Hello, hello, and welcome back. My name is Ivy Bell. I took a few years off from streaming or creating videos due to personal life, but my family has been pushing me for a while to get back into streaming and uploading videos online of different games that I play. I do have a tendency to bounce around from different game genres, and of course, different game devices, anything from my PC to my PlayStation to the Nintendo. I am all over the place when it comes to video games, depending on my mood. So you may see a lot of different types of games and content on my gaming channel. I may do some walkthroughs or reviews of games, depending on the moment. For today, we are doing The Sims 4. This is Kitkat, my niece. I created her a sim and I built her a house whenever she started playing Sims 4. So she had something fun and something she could enjoy that was personalized to her for when she started playing, just to boost her experience. Now, when I was building this, I did not realize how many items I used. So, unfortunately, when it came down to it, there's just too many items throughout the entire build that I wasn't able to upload the full house into the gallery. Um, I was only able to upload rooms. I haven't uploaded all of the rooms yet to the gallery, but I will be working on that. So if you are interested in having this modern style house, I will get the rest of this uploaded into the Sims 4 gallery. So that way you could piece it together or take some of these rooms and add them to your own builds. Here is my gallery name. It is Lady Ivy 09. Alrighty. So I haven't played The Sims, I would say, since the fall time because I have been playing other games that have come out, like the new YS game and Secret of Mana, Visions of Mana, and Trials of Mana, and then of course a few other Final Fantasy games. I've been all over the place with different types of games and gaming. Um, but now we are back in The Sims. Now, I have never done a tour of any build before, so please forgive the camera movements. Like I said, this is completely new to me. If you have any suggestions or comments, please do share. I'm always happy to hear others' insight. All right, so I'm not going to show too much of the whole yard right now because I want to save the deck for later. But I try to keep it a little minimum on the landscaping. I'm not a big landscaper. It is my one of my greatest weaknesses. This house has been tested, walked through, played in, no issues whatsoever. I don't have any lag problems or issues when playing this, but I do have a gaming PC that was built for me. So, what my computer can run, maybe not everyone else's can. Here's the entryway of Miss Kit Kat's house. Now, I had this built back in September. Unfortunately, there was some type of corrupted file that was on my computer that basically just I lost my restore point and I had to wipe my entire computer. So I lost all of my saved files for gaming everything, unfortunately. Um, I'm not sure exactly what happened, but luckily this build was saved on a thumb drive, so I was able to transfer it to my niece's computer for her. I used to have a list of all the creators who painted these paintings or um, places that I had gotten like custom content, but unfortunately, I no longer have that. So for some of these, they are amazingly made. Unfortunately, I just can't credit the creator of these, but I wasn't the one who made these. I don't have the patience to do something like that. But I do appreciate the people who do have the talent and the patience to create these wonderful works of art. So the entryway is kind of small. It's kind of hard to angle the camera. So I'm just going to do a top view. I really love that when after I found these paintings, I was able to find this rug that kind of went with the paintings. Really love that. But it is simple and sleek, kind of a mirrored on side. Now, because I lost everything, I no longer have like the family photos that was in these. But I do plan on adding new photos later when as I play through. Excuse me. N- Now, this is our living room, dining room combo with a separator or wall partition. Um, yes, you can walk through here. There's no routing issues when it comes to Sims. We try to keep it just sleek and minimum. When we did build this house, it was, like I said, in fall and lots of fun. Now, my niece is into clutter, but not like too much clutter, and she really loved the way the house is built, but she didn't want to have to redecorate the entire house for every holiday, except for, putting up the holiday decorations through the decorating box. So what I did was I made her interchangeable basement rooms. I know it's weird. Um, but that is what I did. So whenever you walk in here or your sim walks in here, you can kind of see the holiday theme through the floor and just little pieces here and there to kind of like pull out that holiday vibe. So since we were in the fall when I did this build, I left the fall room in here. There are other rooms that were created for this house to interchange out depending on the holidays. I don't remember all of the rooms that I made, so bear with me. Okay, Lady Ivy 09, there we go. And as you can see, here is some of the rooms that are connected to the house. Let me just... Aha, there we go. Oh, goodness. Okay, so I didn't realize this, but back in September when I built this, I guess it's when I built it, I have a happy little typo. I'm not sure if I'm going to fix that or not. I might delete the room, re-upload it with the correct spelling, but this is our spring room. Floral, fun. My niece's favorite color is purple, so I put a lot of purples, blues, pinks, and whites just to kind of go with something that she loved. So this would be our spring room for when spring is happening. And then I did make a Christmas room. Generally, when we decorate here at my house, we use a lot of blues and silvers. We do have more traditional decorations for the holiday, but we generally stick with the blues and the silvers. All right. So this was her Christmas room, and these all fit in the basement beautifully, so we can just interchange it out for the holidays depending on the mood. I need to make a summer room. I didn't see a summer room here. Let me double check. No, I didn't create a summer room. But yeah, there's quite a few of the rooms that go to this house already uploaded. I don't see all of them here though. So I might have to upload some more of the rooms and just take note of it. But yeah, so each one of these is, oh, okay, someone did a tour. Harry, Larry from Gary. Oh, great. Okay, so I'll have to review that video and just see what they said. Thank you for the review. All right. Okay, so anyways, let's get off of the basement holiday decoration. I know, it's weird, but it made us happy. All right, so as you can see, the living room and the dining room was completely done. I really love how it turned out. Okay, and from the living room and dining room, we're going to go to Our garage. Now, my niece is a jack of all trades, indoors, outdoors, arts and crafts, the whole nine. Camping, hiking, fishing, off roading. If you name a hobby, she's probably tried it at least once. So, I wanted a garage that was going to represent that. She does have a bit of a girly, bougie side. So, as a joke, I gave her a limousine, which apparently is floating in the air. I'll have to fix that later. I'm not dealing with it right now. Um, but yeah, she's got a full-on garage for all of her fun little needs. And then we go back out from the garage and we go into the living room again and dining room. Oh, and luckily this painting here does have the creator's name on it. So if you do like this painting, definitely go check out this creator. I absolutely love this painting. I'm so glad it came up with their name. All right. Sorry, ADHD moment there. All right, so here is our kitchen. It is modern, a little bit cluttered, not too much. My niece does love cooking and baking, so we definitely wanted a kitchen that was going to represent that hobby and that joy. And then, of course, we had to have a bar. Just had to. So, yes, full bar. It looks like she's got some groceries she needs to put away. Laziness. Just kidding. Off the kitchen, we have a full-on laundry room, lots of storage, lots of fun with built-in cabinets. And then we'll go into a top view so you can see what it looks like from a top. They are kind of tight rooms, unfortunately. I need to learn how to maybe make the rooms bigger, spread it out more. We'll have to see. Just because I don't normally build to show it off, I build because I like it. All right, so from the top view, we'll go ahead and we're going to exit out of here and we're going to go outside. So here is the deck area I made for my niece. It is an extremely large deck or patio, however you want to phrase it. So we created this outdoor experience for her for rest, relaxation, and fun. I think it turned out amazing. I absolutely love this. It is probably one of my favorite build pieces of all times. It is very, there's a lot of movement with the waterfalls and the fountains. Very pretty. I love it. Walking through here in live mode. So we've got this relaxation and fire pit because we do love a good fire pit. We've got this nice little lounge area where we hang out and barbecue, have fun times with family. Of course, you have to have a diving board and a jacuzzi. And all of this has been play tested. It does all work. Um, this deck is probably one of the reasons why I wasn't able to upload this to the gallery. There is a lot of these steps here. This is from the spa day, the little slabs from the spa day. And I placed them down to make it look like we had a walk-in entrance to the pool. All right. And this lights up and looks so pretty at night. I love this deck. I would give anything to have this deck in real life. Right. Now, my niece is also a gamer nerd. So she had to have a gamer room. And of course, it's in her favorite color just to light up and have fun. Okay. And of course, we had to have the little Simsy trophies for collection. And there will always be a little baby Grogu hidden in my builds. I love Grogu. No judgment there, please. All right. Some of my favorite, or some, not my favorite, my niece's favorite games is, you know, Mario with Princess Peach, of course, and then Zelda. So I did find these a long time ago on the gallery and save them. You could see the creator's name above. Thank you so much for these paintings. I do greatly appreciate it. And then, of course, gotta love Zelda. All right, and then we'll do a top view of this room. I think this is also my favorite gaming room I've ever made. I just absolutely love it. There's just so much going on. You can never get bored in that room. We'll go back to the front of the house and we'll start with a top view of our guest room. So this is the guest room I created. Looks like I need to fix these giraffes. There we go. That's better. All right. So I'm not a big yellow orange type person. It's not a color I normally play with or build with a lot. Um, but I really liked the TV screen and this rug. And I've never really used that color before. So I branched out and just went for it. And I feel like even though I'm not usually into this colors or into this style, I think it all came together really well. And I absolutely love the way it turned out. I kind of want my own bedroom now to look like this. But I find it very relaxing. So, again, please forgive the camera motions. This isn't something I normally do, but we got to give a shot to new things. And then we'll just drop the walls down real quick. And then, of course, we have a full-on cluttered vanity. I didn't notice that that cushion cut out of the chair, so maybe we'll just get rid of that. My niece never pointed that out to me. She does have this in her Sims world, so we'll just blame her for that because I've never caught it till now. All right. And this is our guest bathroom. Our guest bathroom is shared with the gym. I try to keep it very earthy and relaxing. I love ivy vines, of course, the name, you know. So we definitely incorporated those into the windows to give it a little bit of privacy, but still keep that earthy vibe. So this is our guest bathroom. Okay. And then, of course, we have our gym. It's very simple, just cluttering here and there. Not much to say. It's a gym. But we are on a healthy kick, so we wanted to include that in our Sims lives as well. Now, because we have a gym, a century ago, I used to be a massage therapist. So we also had to include some spa stuff. And I mean, if you're going to have a big, expensive house, why not have a steam room? And then, of course, you have to have a massage and pamper room. So we went for very relaxing. Again, earth tones in our relaxation rooms, keeping it light and airy. At least I feel it's light and airy. But that is my opinion. These paintings are also found on the gallery. My niece loves marble. And since I don't like a lot of the marble items that are in the Sims game, I found these paintings and just resized them for the hallway. I honestly did not know what to do with this long hallway. I'm horrible when it comes to hallways. I mean, I probably could have put like a table and some plants in it. But the hallway was like the last thing that I decorated. And I was just like, I'm going to throw a bunch of paintings in it and call it a day. Because this build took a long time to build. A long time. Here we have the master bedroom. I'm not big into prints. I know I'm not big into anything. It seems like I'm very judgy. But as far as like flower prints or anything like that, it's not my thing. So I try to go outside the box and try something different. And this is for my niece. This is her room in her house. This is the master bedroom. She loves to read as well, so we had to have bookcases in here. But yeah, I think even though I'm not used to using like these wall prints, I think it turned out amazing. I absolutely love this room. Not as much as our guest room, but I do love this room. Here is the master bathroom. Of course, we have to have candles and clutter as well. I really love, having candles and a nice tub and sitting in the tub and relaxing. I didn't put a lot of CC into this house because I didn't want, my niece or other people not to be able to use it. So I do believe that everything is just Sims 4 content from the different packs. I do own all of the packs, so I can't give you a full list of everything. But I own all packs and all kits, so it's a mix and match of everything throughout the life of Sims 4. These pictures were also found on the gallery. Unfortunately, there is no creator name on it, but they were some beautiful leaf prints. I felt like it went perfectly with our master bathroom. And then here is a top view of the master bathroom. And of course, my niece had to have a walk-in closet. It was kind of like a last minute decision. That's probably why the hallways thin like it is. But a walk-in closet was a lot of fun to create. And there we go. Okay. So, and then we've got the top view of everything. Oh, and of course, off of the main bedroom, there is a deck for her to sit, relax, and read. And of course, paint or play chess. I do have the no shoe signs, which are hidden in live mode because we don't like wearing shoes in the home. We take our shoes off at the front door. So this is it. This is the house that I built for my niece for her to play and enjoy in Sims 4. She absolutely loves it. And we are good to go there. Well, thank you so much for watching. I do greatly appreciate it. And I hope you have an amazing rest of your day. Our next video is most likely going to be a video for Disney Dreamlight Valley. I also play that game. I figured I would do a world tour of that and also maybe work on some event stuff in that video. Well, thank you again. Like, subscribe, and have a great day.